All right, so in this explainer, we are going to unpack a complete blueprint for launching your very own private community and doing it all in just one weekend. This is really for all you hobbyists and creators out there who just want to gather your people without all the usual tech headaches.
Have you ever had that dream, you know the one, where you create your own little corner of the internet, a space just for your people, all built around a passion you really truly care about?
Yeah, the dream is one thing, but let's be honest, the reality can feel pretty daunting. You're imagining all this connection and fun, but what you usually get are tech nightmares, the dread of content burnout, and maybe worst of all, launching to the sound of absolute crickets. That fear is what stops most people dead in their tracks. But what if you could just skip all of that frustration? What if there was a way to get your community live with its first members, not in 6 months, not even in 6 weeks, but this weekend? Well, that's exactly what we're going to map out right now. So our weekend journey starts on Friday, and this is, without a doubt, the most critical part. And guess what? It has absolutely nothing to do with technology. Like the subtitle says, it's all about clarity before code. Just strategic thinking, no wrestling with software. So forget about picking a platform or designing a logo for now. The real foundation of a great community, the thing that holds it all together, is just a single powerful sentence. If you get this right, every single decision you make from here on out becomes 10 times easier. And here it is. This is the formula for your one-sentence vision. It goes like this. We help a specific type of hobbyist achieve a clear outcome by using your simple method. You see, this simple structure forces you to get crystal clear. Who exactly are you serving? What result are you promising them? And how are you going to get them there?
Okay, let's look at this formula in action. We help beginner film photographers shoot and share a roll a week by using simple prompts and Friday critique circles. See how good that is? It's not vague at all, it's focused, it's tangible, and it's immediately compelling. Anyone who reads that knows exactly what they are signing up for.
Okay, with that vision locked in, it's time to define the culture. And look, this isn't fluff, this is about setting clear expectations right from the start. You pick your core values, like kindness and consistency. You choose your vibe, and just as important, you decide what your community is not. Nope, not a sales forum, not a place to just dump content. It's a focused, ritual-driven space.
All right, now that the vision is super clear, we're ready for Saturday. This is the build phase. But don't worry, we're not talking about complex software here. The whole approach is what we call phone-first construction. The name of the game is keeping it simple. And because you did that hard work on Friday to get your vision so clear, the technical part, it becomes incredibly straightforward. In fact, you can build the entire essential structure of your community right from your phone in less than an hour. Seriously, no computer, no code, no advanced skills necessary.
The actual setup is just ridiculously simple. If you're using a platform like Skool, it literally comes down to just 4 steps. 1. Create the private group, give it a name. 2. Set up a couple of categories like Start Here and Show and Share. 3. Pin a welcome post so everyone knows what to do first. And 4. Add a few simple house rules. That's it. Your framework, it's built.
So with the structure in place, it's time to create the community's heartbeat. And this isn't about getting stuck on an endless content treadmill. No, this is about creating simple, repeatable, plug-and-play post templates that totally eliminate the stress of trying to figure out what to say every single day. For example, let's think about your Monday ritual. Every week, you just post a simple goals thread. This week, I will... That one post drives focus and accountability, and it gets everyone engaged right at the start of the week. It's a simple copy and paste job for you, but it creates this incredibly powerful rhythm for everyone else. Then bam, midweek, you have a show and share. This template encourages members to post what they're working on and, this is the crucial part, to ask for the specific kind of feedback they actually need. It teaches people how to interact in a really constructive way.
And to wrap up the week, you've got a Friday Wins thread. This ritual is all about celebrating progress, thinking about lessons learned, and building connections by encouraging members to tag other people who helped them out.
And just like that, those 3 posts become your weekly rituals. Each one takes you, maybe 10 minutes of your time, but they create this predictable, high-value rhythm for your members. This is exactly what people mean when they say consistency always beats complexity.
So the vision is set, the framework is built, and now we arrive at Sunday. The work here shifts from building to igniting. It is all about activation, not about audience size.
Which, brings us to a really fundamental question. To get that initial fire started, to have those first real conversations, how many people do you actually need? 1,000? 100? What's the magic number?
10. That's it. You don't need a huge audience. You just need a small, committed group of about 10 founding members. These are the folks who are going to help you set the tone, create that initial buzz, and build the culture right from day one. And inviting them is super simple and direct. You send a personal message that isn't just an invite, it's their first mission. By giving them a clear task from the second they join, you get them engaged immediately.
So on launch day, your job is simple. You are the catalyst. You're there to seed the first few conversations. You post your own goals, you share your own wins, you comment on their introductions. You are actively modeling the exact behavior you want to see from everyone else.
And finally, let's just take a quick look beyond the launch weekend. Because the whole point of this efficient setup isn't just to have a one-time event. It's about creating a foundation for sustainable, long-term success.
So how do you measure that growth? You focus on one simple, meaningful metric: weekly active members. The goal isn't just huge numbers, it's consistent engagement. You can set some really realistic targets for 30, 60, and 90 days, all powered by those simple systems you built over the weekend.
So there you have it, the complete blueprint. It's built on clarity, it's powered by simple rituals, and it's launched with a small, dedicated group. It's totally achievable, and it can all start this weekend. So the only real question left is, what small, amazing world are you going to build?